Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction. Four Nights of the Apocalypse, chapter, I believe it's 173. Alright, so, Niceans is fighting, I'm going to butcher the name, Roths. And Roths just kind of opened up a gateway to Purgatory, so it's like, I'm guessing him and the other dude have trained there. And that's probably a Purgatory beast that he has that attacked Anne, so at least that's my idea. I don't know. But also, someone brought up in the comments last chapter that because of the poisonous nature and stuff, that Purgatory might, like, enhance, or as they said, like, Niceans will adapt to it. And I would assume because of the poisonous atmosphere and, Niceans being, like, fairly immune to poisons and whatnot, at least ones that he's, subjected himself to. It's like it might take some doing with this one, but hey, it's a solid idea. But to get another power-up on top of a power-up would be interesting. Maybe getting a sample of it this go-around would make more sense. But anyway, okay, so we got Percival, and we got Niceans kind of having a nice little day, picking herbs and stuff. Alright. The dialogue is the title. I'll suggest you give up this fight. I was the worst possible opponent you could have drawn. Lord Beltrep, what is that, strange rift? It leads to Purgatory, a world of searing heat, frigid cold, and lethal poisons. Simply touching the miasma seeping from it could kill a person. And it do be seeping. Is that purgatorial miasma? It's rapidly corrupting the space around him. So, what will it be? If you admit defeat like a sportsman should, I'll close the rift. But if you, go on like you want to die an agonizing death, I won't stop you. It'll be do or die, but I should absorb a small amount of this miasma. Then, if I can instantly acquire and neutralize it inside me... You must avoid undue confidence. Okay, who said that to him? Ah, yes. It's our boy Hendrickson. A simple misstep can simply or easily lead to your death. You must proceed carefully at all times. Am I clear in this sentence? The ability to neutralize and create and combine poisons within you is truly an amazing magic. In fact, I'm downright jealous of it. Right. But it only works by exposing yourself to the poison to capture its components. Yes, that's why I try to take in as little as possible. It doesn't make it any less risky. With some poisons, the tiniest little grain, and we're seeing one grain in the spoon, can be lethal. Even with your incredible immunity, there's just no telling. The same is true for memory blockers, too. Without that magic, you're just a regular boy, remember? Thank you for the advice, sir. Memory blocker? I'm drawing a blank to what that's supposed to represent. Purgatorial poison. I'm more than eager to try it, but if I die in the process, it's all over. Such a dangerous bet. But on the other hand, yeah, you kind of have to win, or otherwise there's no bettering your chances to get the prize at the end. Plus, obviously, he's thinking of Anne. I can't just lose without getting at least some revenge for Anne. I know for a fact Ross was involved in that travesty. Oh, and as the fight wears on, Niceans is drifting ever closer to the edge. Oh, shit. He's slowly just pushing him towards the edge. Poison won't work on him. What do we do now? Not much, I'd say. This is a terrible matchup for him. The Fairy Clan just has the worst luck, don't they? He's, cornered now. Yeah, about as cornered as you can get. Pick one. Give up now, die by the poison, or plunge into the abyss. Oh, kicked off? Okay. Nasines jumps off the edge. Oh, hang on. It's because he can fly. He's floating in the air. I completely forgot that I can fly. Hovering up there won't help at all. The miasma spreads both up and out. It'll still catch you. Can't fight up close or with poison. What can I do now? You ain't gonna use me. Huh? Who's there? What? What the fuck? Who is this voice? Was it just me, the effects of the miasma, or... it's the pendant you have on. The pendant? Oh my god, is it going to have, like, some kind of super poison ability? Or is it going to take on the effects of, like, how one of the forms is usually a healing move or a neutralizing move? Let's see here. My pendant's talking to me. What for? The voice sounds familiar too. Yeah, that's because it's the second time you're talking to me. Wait, is this the sacred tree? The one and only. Nasines appears to be talking to himself, but I can't even believe this. It's over now. How can a piece of jewelry talk to me? Hey. Well, here in that case, just picture me in whatever way you prefer. Is it going to be Percival? Okay, that's not the form I was expecting, but I do like how it kind of takes on, like, a very, like, with King's, like, pillow, you know, for the bear, the guardian form and stuff, there's, like, a pattern there. So, you got an old man with what looks like 6 eyes. What kind of picture is this, huh? It does fit your voice, I think. Can't you make me more divine than that? Well, anyway, you were chosen by me and all. You gotta shape up fast for me, kid. But why did you pick me? Other fairies are far more qualified than I. You're pure, an upright kid. You dislike conflict, but you'll commit to it if it'll protect what's dear to you. You're a lot like your father, you know? That's why I chose you. And now's the time to start using me in return. Okay. So we're going to get a new weapon, I'm guessing. Get the hell down here already, you. You can't just mutter to yourself and up there all day. If you don't want to fight, then forfeit. Good point. We'll never finish this bout like this. Either surrender or keep fighting, please. Okay. Nasines points to the sky, and the pendant starts forming something. I don't know how to use a spirit spear. Oh, it's super easy, like before. It's all in how you picture it. I mean, imagery has always been a thing when it comes to magic, like having a solid picture of what you want to happen usually achieves that goal. It takes practice, obviously, because, you know, conjuring something out of nothing, essentially, is some tricky biz, but it is a fairly constant or common theme. What kind of power are you looking for right now? Of course, with the tiny sliver, the second form's about the best you're gonna get. Wait, what's this? Guardian? What is that? I swear to God, if you turn into a mosquito that sucks up the poison. Oh, okay. It's Percival. I mean, it makes as much sense as anything. Spirit Spear Chastifold. First form, Sponge Percival, so it's defensive. Wait, you said the second form, and this is saying first form. The hell? So everyone's confused, and it just kind of slams down. Okay, what? So it's made out of the grassy elements of the spirit tree. Let's see here. The giant Percival doll. That'd appeared, descended upon Rolfs, but Rolfs is quick enough to dodge. Damn, but is that all? It says it's a sponge, so is it going to start absorbing things? What's with this freaky looking doll? Yep, it's turning black, so it's definitely absorbed it. It's not It's not sucking up all the purgatory miasma, is it? I'll convert that concentrated mass into energy and stamp it out at the root. Oh, now what? What is happening? Oh. You actually formed the actual spear. Okay. Spirit, spear, Chastifold, second form. Spirit, spear. And it still looks like Percival. It's like a two-pronged thing because of his hair. Oh, I gotta like it. And oh god, that freaking blew up the portal. Damn it, the rift. Oh, now you're at knife point. Look at this. Well done. I give. The winner of match 4 is Naseans. So the spirit tree is just kind of like, you did it, kid. Alright. That was interesting. So now Naseans essentially has 2 forms of Chastifold, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting to see this many forms so soon. It having a first form makes a lot of sense, at this point, considering it's been about an arc since he gained it. I mean, it's been a quick arc, let's be honest, but it is still enough time, I guess, has passed to at least kind of make contact with it. And having the first form is very rudimentary, so I'm not really thinking that it should have been a big deal. Now, achieving the second form this quick might be pushing it, but hey, it's still kind of cool, and Naseans is showing off his aptitude with it, and showing also how favored he is being, the first prince. So, and that the tree, is favoring him so highly, which has probably hastened the process of gaining the second form, which is the actual spear. And then the first form being a spongy Percival. I do have to wonder if this is going to be a constant combo using the first form, which seems more like a guardian form, which is normally the second form, so it's kind of weird. But I guess some of the numbers do change around, if I remember right, a little bit between what we saw of I always forget the guy's name, but it was the first king, and then what King's is like. So, and plus they had a few alternating forms. Like, most of them were the same, but they were obviously more unique to themselves. So, I do have to wonder what the other forms are going to be like. Are they going to maybe embody other allies? Because we're obviously seeing Percival, but there's a strong bond and love for Percival that Naseans is harboring. So, like, the spongy one just kind of coming in with the combo of, like, sucking in whatever, substance is around, and then using it to supercharge a spear that, for the second form, and then striking the foe, is a good combo. I can definitely see Naseans, even if there's no, like, external, like, out influence from, like, the opponent, but, like, him, like, crafting up a poison himself. I mean, now that he's presumably inhaled a little bit, or maybe gotten a sample. I would say getting a sample of Purgatory's miasma would be at least going far enough, while still being safe, and then, can study it and then take it in when it's, like, been maybe lessened and diluted. But I do kind of wonder, will the other forms, like increase? Will it be like the mini Percys or something? Or considering that Diane, or not Diane, my bad, because Anne has, her like stinger attack and it like makes multiple things, will increase kind of embody Anne. Will the what was it? The pollen garden. Will it be Percival's cape protecting and healing because he heals his allies with his aura of magic? Things like that. I could see those being cool forms, like always it being an ally or just Percival. I mean, is the likely choice. I mean, he is kind of a jack of all trades, so him falling into it makes sense because, like I said, like increase could be Anne, but we could just have a bunch of mini Percys flying at the target and turning themselves into little daggers or something. But, Also, not fully confirmed if the spongy Percival is the Guardian form or not, so there could be a Guardian Percival. So, things like that. But yeah, overall, really interesting. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out whenever it comes out at this point, Grim. Good lord, man. And as always, later days. Until next time, Keishlings. Huh. Quite the power up. Like, my god, I thought the gloves were enough. Ah, Naseans, you've surprised us again.